Is Kraven the Hunter the first R-rated Marvel film?
Maybe.
Could be.
Let's find out today.
Hit it. So what we got over here is we got a article pulled up from Variety.com talking about Aaron Taylor brings blood-soaked Kraven the Hunter trailer to CinemaCon, Sony's first R-rated Marvel movie.
Sony's. There's plenty of R-rated Marvel movies. We're going to talk about them. But first, let's talk about how awesome Aaron Taylor Johnson is. Going to come into CinemaCon and do a pre-recorded intro, drop a 2-minute teaser trailer where he's covered in fur and blood, tearing up mercs, doing what he does best as Kraven the Hunter. I think he's a very good choice to be Kraven the Hunter. I wouldn't want it any other way. He was great in Bullet Train. Russell Crowe's going to be his dad, apparently. The Rhino, yeah. The Rhino appeared at the end.
Okay, so is the Rhino the villain?
I don't think he's the villain. I think that he just appeared in the trailer, or he's going to appear at the end. We don't know yet.
Because I don't know much about Kraven. Is Kraven a villain himself, or is he a bad guy?
I mean, maybe not to him. He's Kraven the Hunter. He's like like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Okay,
but he's Russian, and he does it way nastier.
Okay.
Right. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, that leads me to think about some other movies that have been Marvel movies up to this point. And maybe they're not Sony movies, but we do have a few other R-rated films, specifically starting with Blade, the first Marvel movie.
The first rated R Marvel movie, yeah.
Boom. Let's go. Let's pull up Blade. Look at that. Wait, is that the Blade too?
That's Blade.
Look at that. Look at that, man.
Incredible.
Where is it at?
It is IMDb. 7.1 out of 10 is the rating.
That's a pretty good score.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it says out of 250K reviews.
283K.
Even better, almost 300K, over 250,000. Isn't that right? I think that math's right.
For a quarter of a million? Yeah, that is.
250K would be 250,000, I think.
True that. True. But yeah. We got Blade.
We got the whole Blade series, really. Blade 1, 2, and 3. Blade Trinity. I mean, but he was the first. Yeah, I thought he was great. I would definitely. I don't know. He's kind of older now. Maybe like 10 years ago, I would have liked to see him appear and be like, oh, Wesley Snipes in the MCU. I'd be pretty excited. They could be wrapping him up by now.
That would have been cool, especially since right now we got like a bunch of trouble going on with the set or the cast of the current Blade people.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lot of stuff going on. Wasn't even really excited about it.
Because it's like the guy who's going to be playing Blade, he's apparently been going back and forth with the writers, trying to get his scenes redone or his script redone.
Maybe it's bad. Maybe he's a big Blade fan and he knows it's bad. Well, we got after that. What do we got? We got let's see. Ghost Rider was PG-13.
Yeah. PG. Is the next one really Deadpool?
I think the next one's Logan, isn't it? Or did Deadpool? I think no. Yeah, it's Deadpool. I think the next one is Deadpool. No, Punisher Warzone.
Oh, that's it. Punisher.
It's easily forgotten. No one wanted to talk about that movie. It's not good.
Is that the one where they changed the actor too?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's not what's his name from The Sweetest Thing. He's good. I like him as Punisher. Not this guy. I don't know who this guy is. And then I like the new guy as the Punisher.
But, how about Shane?
Huh? Yeah, Shane from The Walking Dead.
Ooh, misspelled movie.
Oh man, I think it's PG-13.
Kevin Nash is in the original Punisher.
He's the big blonde-headed guy that beats him up in the apartment complex.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's got big.
Thomas Jane. That was the original. He did a good job in the movie.
Yeah, I like him. He's cool. He's in Boogie Nights.
So this was our second R-rated.
Yeah, nothing really to talk about. It's not that good. It's just it's definitely an R-rated Marvel movie. So Deadpool's probably next. That's a long time. It's an 8-year gap.
It really did. So Deadpool 1 came out in 2016.
Yes, that came out in 2008. So 8-year gap.
No.
Yeah.
No, the original Punisher.
2004, but it's PG-13.
No, this was rated R.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, anyway, never mind. Original Punisher's rated R. Had no idea. Not a lot of rated R content in it, other than Family Die. But I didn't think that was rated R.
Maybe it's the way they brought it up.
Family Unalived. Well, Deadpool was cool. It was definitely a rated R movie. It opened up with some vulgarity to let you know it too. So,
For sure.
like the first quarter of the movie is extremely vulgar, and there's some blood and there's some comical adult moments.
So I wonder how they're gonna release this one, because obviously with it being Sony, or would it be on Disney Plus?
I mean, it just depends. If what, Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah.
I mean, if it connects to the Marvel, like Spider-Man, which it should, because Kraven the Hunter is totally Spider-Man's territory, in my opinion, other than his own thing. But it's like they're putting Venom, or they already did, right? They're putting Venom in all the old Spider-Man movies.
They're collecting his rope.
I think it's on there now. Like the Tobey Maguire one's on there and everything. Like they're collecting the Infinity Stones.
The Infinity Stones.
Right.
Oh my goodness, look at the top 4 questions.
Whoa.
Is Deadpool 3 coming out? Is Deadpool a pansexual? Why is Deadpool not in Avengers? Is Deadpool in Marvel or DC?
Well, some of those are valid questions. The pansexual one definitely being not valid whatsoever at all. And I'd say no. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. He wants to be with death. He gets with death, don't he?
He do.
In the comics, not the movies, though.
Logan was 27.
Yeah, so it was 1 year later.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was very...
It was rated R because it was dramatic. They knew that a bold rating, PG-13 on that title card, on that poster would not look good. They knew that.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and some folks were talking about, ain't it crazy how we had all those Wolverine movies, and they didn't make a good one until the last one? And I said, dang. So hold on, let's tally this up real quick. We got Blade 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
We got Punisher
1 and 2.
1 and 2. We got Deadpool
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Should we include 3, even though it's not out yet? Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it's gonna come. I mean, Kraven the Hunter's not out.
True that. True that. We got Logan,
Kraven the Hunter.
and then we got Kraven.
That's so Kraven.
I wonder if we do a little. Tell us who did this. Oh, 20th Century Studios. Okay, so this is Fox. Okay.
For Logan, yeah.
Deadpool. Also
20th Century Fox. Sony is Kraven the Hunter.
Okay. Oh, look at that! Sony Picture Productions is on Punisher.
Yeah, distributed by Sony Pictures Television.
It's distributed by on the
Oh,
other
I guess
one
that's
too.
the same thing. I don't know. Well,
Well,
I guess
it looks like
Sony Pictures is different than Sony Pictures Television. That's how they get you, probably. Sony Pictures Studios. Let's see. They might have just shot themselves in the foot.
I think
Oh
they
wait,
did.
no. It's because this is gonna be, even if it's not connected supposedly to the MCU, it's still gonna be in the Sony universe, right? With all the other Marvel stuff that's in Sony right now. But that would be Spider-Man, wouldn't it?
It would only be Spider-Man because it's like the only...
Deadpool. No, that's 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
I don't know. This makes no sense anymore. Now that we know that was Sony Pictures Television made The Punisher, I guess, you know what? This wasn't a clickbait title. This actually is Kraven the first? No. And the one you think is the first isn't either. No, I'm just kidding. It still is Blade, but...
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on.
No, we're still right. The first Sony movie that Marvel made, a Sony rated R Marvel movie, is still... it's New Line Cinema, I think.
Yeah, okay.
But someone owns it. Wait, who owns New Line Cinema, though? That was strictly put... Like, Nightmare on Elm Street was the first movie...
Warner Brothers.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. They do that a lot. There's a lot of companies that make movies you don't realize that they made, and it's like the Columbia TriStar is under an umbrella. Amblin Entertainment is under... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all this stuff is like, let's release it here.
It turns out, guys, that Kraven is not the first Sony rated R Marvel movie.
We found one. The Punisher is. Sony owns Sony Pictures Television.
Got 'em, boys.
A few moments later.
Pump the brakes.
We got a late discovery here, gang.
We got curious.
So we did a little bit more deep diving after the video, and turns out the Punisher. Oh wait, but this isn't.
It's not
Sony.
no. I was about to say, but still, it's
Yeah,
pertinent.
true. This is
It's
pertinent.
the first rated R Marvel movie ever, The Punisher, 1989, starring Dolph Lundgren. And now, does it say Frank Castle in the plot? Frank Castle? Who'd he play? Look at the plot right there. Blank.
Oh yeah,
blank, blank.
Frank Castle.
Then yes, this is Marvel's The
Yep.
Punisher. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't called The Punisher and we dropped the ball. No, we picked it up. This is it. We're throwing it back and forth. It's insanity. This is the first rated R Marvel movie, officially. We just had to slip that in at the end. Dolph Lundgren, I believe, played, can you click his name? He played, is that him from
like I've
Rocky,
seen
right?
that somewhere.
Go see if he played in Rocky. Go to filmography down at the bottom.
Yep, Rocky 4.
Yep, he's...
Oh no, yeah, that's 4.
If he dies, he dies. That's him.
That's the guy.
That's him. If he dies, he dies. I am not Punisher. Ivan. Is it? Reference. But anyway.
We just had to make sure y'all knew about
Ivan
this.
From Devil Stirred is Dolph Lundgren's Punisher for sure.
Fact.
Confirmed. Nah, it's rated R. We had to let you know. It may not be Sony, but
It was the first though.
it is the first.